I needed a little bit of retail therapy. So I signed on for another subscription box. Hey friends, welcome back to my sewing room. My name is Becca and I'm so glad that you're here with me. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would ask you, would you consider hitting that subscribe button if you like what you see here? So in today's video, we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to take a look at the May 2020 Precuts Quilt Box. This is a monthly quilting subscription box that runs $55 a month. I know, that's a little pricey, right? You're probably thinking, ah! Well, I did too. I actually used to get this box this time last year, but that $55 price point was a big deal for me and I needed to free up some money in my budget, so I put it on pause and decided I would look to see if there are more budget-friendly quilting boxes. You guys, I looked high and low. I'm already signed up to the ones that are more budget-friendly. Sew Sampler, Cotton Cuts, and Creative Notions. Every opinion is different, and so maybe you think differently, but for me, I didn't feel like I could find another subscription box that had the same wow factor that Precuts did. So, after a bit of a hiatus and a little bit of needing some retail therapy because I haven't been into a quilt shop in about 3 months, I decided it was time to come back to Precuts and see if their boxes were as good as I remembered. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to dive into this box and see if it's as good as I remember. Let's just get straight to it. I actually remembered paper scissors this time to open the tape. You know, actually somebody asked me on my Sew Sampler unboxing for May if I really waited to look inside the box until it was filming, and I said yes, I did. Here's proof. You can see the tape is still there. I'm going to cut it for you right now. Did you hear that? That was me breaking the seal. So inside the box looks like this. You can see we've got some pretty tissue paper. This is so nice. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got. Oh, I really like that tissue paper. We have a nice pamphlet that tells us about all of the items that are down inside this month's box. It also gives us the retail value. I will tell you straight up front, let's just cut to the chase. This box costs $55, and according to them, they do include shipping and handling as a valued item at $8.85, but the entire value of this box is $85.50. So even without the shipping and handling, you're still $20 more in value. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I've already saw in the brochure some of the things that are in here, and I picked a good month to sign back up. All right, let's dive in. Oh, so beautiful. We have got an entire layer cake of Layla Boutique's Bloomington line. Let me show you in the close-up down here what all of the fabric looks like. A layer cake is essentially 40 squares, or 42 for some lines, that measure 10 by 10 inches. And so I'm just going to flip through each one of these 10 inches so you can see all of the prints. This is also the same fabric that we got in our Sew Sampler box for May 2020, but Sew Sampler, which is half the price of this box, gave us half of a layer cake. So we only got 20 squares from them. Precuts is giving out the full layer cake. I'm just going to kind of flip through here a little bit more. I loved this fabric so much that I actually went online and bought an entire fat quarter bundle that should hopefully be here in the next couple days. Just at first glance, peeking through a lot of these, it does look like almost all of these prints were in the petite layer cake that we got from Fat Quarter Shop. This one wasn't. That's actually a light pink. But most of them were. We may not be having a couple of the prints in the other one. Yeah, some of these were not in that mini layer cake. And then with the full layer cake, we've got some pieces that have multiples of them. So like this one, we've got 2 of them. That's really cool. Whew, my arm's getting tired. We've got 2 of this one, just to make it go a little bit faster. I'm not going to show you both. We've got 2 of this one. We've got that. I don't think all of these greens were in there. We have 2 of this one. We have 1 of this. We have 2 of this one of this, 1 of that, 1, 2, 1, 1, and last one. I am so stinking happy to have this entire layer cake. I can do so much with it, especially if I combine it with the petite layer cake that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. If you don't know me by now, let me just tell you, Layla Boutique is probably one of my all-time favorite designers. She's right up there with Sweetwater. I don't think she's had a line that I haven't liked, including Harvest Road, which some folks who love Layla were not a fan of. They have this layer cake retailed at $40, which is appropriate. I would spend between $40 and $45 for this layer cake in a local quilt shop. All right, what else do we got in here? Let's take a look. We've got, oh my goodness, I've wanted these. We have a set of coasters from Lori Holt with Riley Blake. These are her Be Happy coasters. And y'all, if you only knew, I had these in my cart multiple times with Fat Quarter Shop. And now I've got a set and I don't have to add them to my cart anymore. So this is what the coasters look like. They are not card, they're actual cork coasters. So they're gonna hold up pretty nicely. We have one that has a daisy on it, one with a little cupcake, one with some cherries, and one with a bee. And you know what the texture and the sound actually reminds me of? Is that old school memory game that I used to play when I was a kid. That's what they remind me of, just like that game. Whatever. I'm weird. These coasters are listing at retailing for $8. We have a spool of Metler thread in 50 weight. The color was designed by Layla Boutique to actually coordinate with her line, and this retails for $3.65. I've been wanting to try these. So we have a 12-pack of small magic clips from Taylor Seville, and basically these are like wonder clips that you can almost sew over. Let me show you down here. So you can see down here it shows an image of the clip being on the fabric, and basically it's designed so that this metal prong right here that comes out of the fabric, the foot on your sewing machine can actually go right over it. But on the back you want to pay close instructions because you've got to make sure that you have clearance. You don't want the needle to go on that metal plate. The measurements on this are assuming that you are adhering to that 1/8 of an inch allowance when you put it on. This is a major haul. It retails for $16. That's more than $1 per clip. The last thing that we have in our box this month is the pattern Hubba Hubba, which retails for $9. This is a pattern by Layla Boutique, and it looks like it is going to make a 76.5 by 76.5 inch quilt, and all of these finished blocks are going to be 9.5 inches. It says for this quilt pattern you're going to need 32 of your 10 by 10 inch squares, so we have more than enough in our layer cake. To make this quilt you're going to need 32 of the 10 inch squares that you got in your layer cake. You're going to need 2 1/8 yards of white fabric. You're going to need 3 yards of that aqua background, 2/3 of a yard for your binding, 6 1/4 yards for your backing, and then an 85 by 85 inch piece for your batting. I love Layla's patterns. They're gorgeous. I want to make this one. This looks like a lot of fun. Okay. I'm really excited about this pattern. So overall, what did I think? I think that the value is definitely here. I love that we have a full-size layer cake, plus a pattern, and some notions, and this super cute coaster treat, which is going to go great in my sewing room. Overall, I'm very happy with this box. This is pleased, and I would recommend it for anybody that had about $50 to $55 in their budget for a subscription box. The box is themed nicely. I've got good notions, great fresh new fabric from a very awesome designer, because who doesn't love Layla Boutique? So yeah, I'd give them a try. Thank you so much for opening this box with me. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite item was. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button or ring the bell next to it. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.